Okay. I think everything is working. Gonna try something. Okay, yeah. Wait. Okay, yes, it is. Thank goodness. Okay. Although I've decided what I want to speed paint. The problem is, it's like a 1 second frame of a TikTok, and I want to murder this dude for making it only 1 second. So what I'm gonna have to do is and I can't screenshot it because the TikTok player puts a big pause button right over the part that I want to draw. So what I'm gonna do is screen record it, and I hope it'll let me. Okay. That's also cool though. Oh, okay. Ah, how do I stop? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. Now we're gonna try and see if we can get that image from the screen recording. Fingers crossed. Because I think it'll be really, I feel like I haven't painted a person or a, oh, what did I just do? I feel like I haven't painted a person in a hot second, so I think it would be good for me to paint a person. VLC, why are you being so mean? There we go. Oh! Fuck. This is a really low res photo. Oh. Maybe I can't paint this. Dang it. Yeah, this is too... Well, I guess I could put it in an AI, and I don't really want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I won't paint that today, but I'm going to put it in the Discord for... Hi. Whoa! That was an interesting jump, buddy. Okay. Alright, well, instead of that one, maybe I will do a slightly different one. Okay, I mean, this one's pretty cool too. Wait, hold on. Do I have a higher resolution one on from my phone? Yes. Still not great, honestly. But possibly more doable. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna be painting Wisdom K today, apparently. That is the vibe. Oh, okay, I'll just save this image. Okay. Close this up and get into here, and why is my... Where's the timer? There we go. Let's do 30 minutes and see where I'm at. 50% of me thinks because it's a face I'll be able to stick within the time limit more. The other half of me knows that I love painting faces, and I might obsess over getting... There's really good light and shadow in these photos, and I really want to paint it. Do I have to restart? No. Okay, everything's fine. Whew. Okay, so both of these are vertical, which is good. And what size am I doing this? A4, vertical. Kind of want to make a new brush a little bit too, but we'll see. This is my favorite sweater in the whole wide world, but it does not want to stay on my shoulders sometimes. Life is difficult. Okay. Now let me just pull up the reference images. Where did I just save that image to? Oh, 11:24. Oh, whoops. Why the heck did I save it there? Ooh. Oh, no. Oh my god. Why? Good grief. Good grief, this computer. Hey, how's it going? My computer just went insane a little bit. I needed the, why did it open this image even at all? Oh my goodness. How's it going though? Alright, let's see if I can... Okay. I'm gonna try and paint this painting. Oh, I remember what I did last time, which seemed like a good idea. Now... That does seem like a good idea, but I think last time I was gonna try and... Sleepy Day? Yeah, I know. I'm actually falling apart too a little bit. I had to move this giant dresser downstairs, and I took it like halfway apart. It's like a six drawer dresser. It was where my camera used to be. And I thought if I took it like halfway apart, like I took the legs off and I took the top 3 drawers off, and then I just split it in 2 halves. And then I was like, maybe I can just put this on a blanket and slide it down the stairs instead of having to take it all the way apart and put it all the way back together. And then it like, the cats in combination with sliding a giant dresser downstairs on a blanket did not go great, and it like landed on me. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have like a big bruise on my hip and back from that, which is dumb. And I kind of hit my head on the stair rail too, but it doesn't have a bump or anything. So it's been an interesting day. It's been a very exciting day, and I did end up fully taking it apart, and that's why it's taking longer to put it back together. Yeah, they love helping so much. Although, okay, so you know how I posted those pictures of Thumbelina in the chat? Now why is this showing up as the preview? And not the one that I'm working on? Oh, did I manually select an image? No. What is happening? Snooze this camera for an hour. So, you know how she was being super adorable and sitting... Oh, okay, so it did change the image that it's on. So it just tries to find whichever... Oh, okay, alright. Good job, OBS. Okay, this is good that it's a vertical one, because that means I can, nope, I can, nope. What? Oh lord. I can, there we go. It means I can display the two images. Where's the Rebelle preview? Oh, it's blank. I can display them side by side. Oh yeah, I'll finish my sentence though. So Thumbelina has unlocked affection. She previously like dabbled in affection, was okay with like being snuggly and cute and adorable and stuff. But how do I do this? How about I just do display capture? Which one is it? Oh god. Right monitor? No, left monitor? That's not it. Oh. Oh, it is it. Okay. Oh, oh god. Okay. You son of a gun. I will figure this out. So 3 days in a row now, she is curled up and sat on my lap in places where she's like never sat on my lap before. And I'm so excited about this. But I feel like I'm the instrument of my own demise a little bit because I don't want to disincentivize this. So every time she sits on my lap, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit here for a while, like make sure she knows that this is a safe place to that if she wants to curl up here, she can settle in and it'll be a happy, cozy place for her. However, I've had shit to do, and I've had to spend like I was trying to do stuff. I was glad I had my tablet. I was trying to paint on my tablet because I sat there for like 3 hours before she got up, and I had to like get shit done. Today was only 1 hour. Winter warms cat hostage. Yeah, no, absolutely. Where's my image preview now? So yeah, I guess this is just a daily thing now where we have daily sits. The only two choices as a cat owner, spoil or aloof. Relatable. Well, yeah, like she just was so, it's been such a long journey for her to get to be snuggly that I don't want to do anything to make that not happen. I was thinking of doing a different color background on this image because I don't really like gray. But if I do a warm color, then that'll take away from his face. If I do blue, maybe his cap will blend in too much and there won't be as much contrast. Maybe I'll do like if I do a peachy color, it'll capture the color of the pearls on his hat and his lower lip. And it won't be too I think there'll still be enough contrast. I don't think it'll be too distracting. But yeah, so when I needed to get up today, I was like kind of like moving around a little bit and squirreling around so she'd kind of get the hint and like leave on her own. No, not taking the hint at all. And then I started like petting her in like nice ways, but ways where I'm like, this isn't her favorite way to be petted and it's kind of annoying. Like I was ruffling her fur and stuff, and she just like turned around and looked up at me with like the happiest eyes, and I was just like, okay, she's discovered affection and she loves it and there's no stopping her. It's very cute. I'm not actually that mad about it. It's just very, very funny how much of like a, okay, it started 2 days ago and now this is just life. Oh shit, I need to start the timer. She is such a good kitty. I'm so happy that she finally like feels safe. Oh no, I need pigment mode on. Oh gosh, did that I feel like that would have made a difference in how these colors blended, but let's see. Oh, I need to turn off the impasto depth. Oh gosh, so much better. Gosh, I truly hate impasto. Ooh, oh no. I think this is like a good. Okay. Honestly good for her. From Hell Factory to Mama's Princess. What an arc. Yeah. She's a good little baby angel. Alright, I'm gonna start the timer. I have a cat hair in my mouth. And we're gonna go. Okay, 30 minutes. Also, I almost got to do jury duty, and it would have been like the easiest jury duty ever, and it would have been kind of cool to get to do, because it would only be 4 days for 2 weeks or something like that. I don't know, like super easy peasy. But I didn't get picked, so life is hard. I'm actually not that mad about it, because I got shit to do. But if I had to do jury duty, a 2-week jury duty sounds convenient as heck. You did get to do jury duty, 6th to 8th of January. It was a short tour. Oh wow, that is I thought mine was short. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. He has a jacket with a collar. And then he has jaw, hair. The hat will go right there. The hat will go there. Brows. Glasses. This chin will go here, and then this looks like it snuggles up to there. No, too much. Alrighty. You earned a whole $33 for getting selected, 15 per day past the initial day, and then mileage. Congrats. Could be worse. Okay, there's that. Oh, I like that crisp line right there. That's very nice. Okay, now let's get some actual warm tones in here. There's some cool tones on the side of his face. Also, I need to cut in more with this. Need a darker color. Okay, the hat goes there. Cut in goes all the way to here. Narrower than his glasses. Narrower than his glasses. I don't draw glasses that often. Did you see AOC Jon Stewart podcast? No, what's happening? I feel like there's been a lot going on in the world. And not a lot of it good. Fill me in. I feel like that was really demanding. I can also Google. And then the shadows going up, and then he has a shadow above his lip here because He's underlit. And shadows on his nose. Shadows here. Shadows here. His beard. You didn't watch it, but you saw it posted? What is it, just like a general, like, here we are after the election kind of vibes? We'll do these cool darks. And then we'll go back in with some warmer dark tones. Because there's definitely... I have a feeling this is going to take me longer than 30 minutes. You assume it's a rally the troops is how we resist Trump thing. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's get some warmth going in here. Okay. Okay, there's that. A little warmth here too. A little less warmth there. I'm getting the placement on any of this correctly. We'll see. Did any of you guys read so apparently like a memo from like the Senate Budget Committee or something like that got leaked? Did any of you guys see that? Because that was another fun flavor. No, it needs to be a little bit more gray. Yeah, it's a little bit of softer gray color there. Softer gray color here too, and a softer gray color there. Softer gray color here. Some softer gray colors here. No, I think I'll have to bring those dark colors back in. I need like a... Oh, okay. So I didn't read all of it, but a couple of the things that stuck out are reducing seniors' SSI benefits, a whole bunch of other things. And then also one of the things I'm kind of concerned about, because I feel like this is already happening, and I feel like this is just gonna make it so much worse. They're going to remove the list of inpatient only procedures, which I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that means that anything can be considered an outpatient procedure, which, no, that's not good. So I hope I'm reading that wrong. I hope that I'm not right about that, because yeah, that sounds pretty bad. And I feel like there's already so many cases of people getting shoved out of the hospital after like pregnancy or major surgery or like a C-section or something, and just sent home with ibuprofen, and that's already caused so many problems that, like, I don't know, man. I don't think reclassifying is the move. I think it's a very bad thing, honestly. But I might be reading it wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything. I hope I'm reading it wrong. I really fucking hope I'm reading it wrong. Luigi, help us. No, for real. Like, this is just whoosh, whoosh. Does not seem good. See if I can get his eye placement down before locking in anything else. Because I'm wrong already. His eyes are more above here. Okay, let's move these things around a little bit. Liquify. Yeah, I have way too much. I got really hyped about drawing those brows. Ah, why does it always do that? Oh yeah, go get the food. Y'all hear it. Oop, oop. Why did that happen? Oh my god. He has like kind of a soft arch to his eyes there. Bring that in a little bit. Why does the liquify tool keep trolling me? I'll also do, maybe I'll get the blue of his hat down too, just so I can pull color from that as well. And I can use it as a guiding point. There's a whole bunch of other things that people's, oh, one of the other things is removing a bunch of environmental, I mean, basically so many things from Project 2025, and everyone was like, he's not actually gonna do Project 2025. That's just like, that's some crazy right-wing, like, extremist stuff. He won't do that. He's doing like literally everything in the thing. And somebody went over some of it earlier today. You saw someone post a Chinese Christian on Red Note saying they thought God chose Trump to destroy America, and my first thought was, Inshallah, brother. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if that was well played, God, if that was the goal, because it sure seems like it's gonna go right. Is this the music? No, what the fuck? That's so annoying. No. I was like, that's a pretty new song, but that's not a song that I have rights to play, so hopefully it won't get deleted. We'll see. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, a bunch of environmental protections and stuff are all getting taken away, and funds for oil spill remediation and things like that. Just all sorts of not good things. Not super hyped about. And somebody, so the person that posted like a rundown of it on Twitter seemed like they were being a little bit hyper partisan and doom and gloom about it, so I started reading it, but it's 50 pages and I had shit to do today. Gosh, that would have been good to read while Thumbs was sitting on my lap though. Shit, I missed an opportunity for that. You don't have the energy to keep up with all the bad news? Yeah, I'm also not really there yet. I'm not looking forward to learning new horrors every day. This needs a bit more warmth in here. Maybe a little bit more in this direction. Oh, more warmth. Okay. Okay, now less warmth for the rest. Oh my god, it's already been 15 minutes. Okay, I think I color picked that nicely at least. Okay. So this needs to be this dark here, but the rest of his face isn't that warm in all the other dark areas. It's cooler in some of the darker areas. Yeah, this needs to be cooler. Actually, even cooler than this. He's just so cool. Oh my god, that was the dumbest joke ever. I'm so sorry, everyone. That was pretty bad. Sorry if you guys hear construction noises. Okay, so my neighbors, I don't know what they're building, but for like, you guys hear that? For like months now, every once in a while during the day, it'll sound like somebody is using an impact driver. And I don't know what they're building that they would need to use it so frequently and over such a long period of time. Very curious. It's day 4 and citizens and a veteran are already detained during an ICE raid in New Jersey. Literally no one is safe and it's fucking terrifying. Jesus. And yeah, I don't know why they have the jacket around. It's an impact. I think it's an impact drill. Is what it is. Oh, that's too light. Need darker. Cool shadows over there too. Whoop, nope, but too much cool shadow. Okay, the glasses are gonna be the last part I do, I think. Cool shadows there, cool shadows here, cool shadows there. Slight cool shadows at the corners here. Slight cool shadows at the corners there. And then blending up into the darker, warmer shadows here. Need a darker shade there too. Hold on, I need to bring the light cool shadow up higher, the Dark, oh my god, I'm drawing on the hat layer. It's fine. Didn't want to be drawing on the hat layer, but we're here and we will figure it out as we go. Like a almost like purpley, no, darker coolness to his beard on the sides. There we go. That's looking more like the actual color in the painting, or in the photo, I mean. Like, what are they building day after day? I'm so confused. I do not. Makes zero sense to me. I don't understand. I need to fix his lips. I'm not paying attention to that area as much as I should. There's like oh wait, I need to finish his beard first before I forget. Oh god, I already messed up. You're trying to disassociate because of politics right now. The land is inhospitable and so are we. Yeah. Ooh, I made that too dark. Should I go in with a dark that dark? No. I don't think so. I think I should go in with a warmer dark color. I think if anything, what I should do is go in with a dark blue for contrast. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should have done this on a separate layer before I committed to this. Nope. We're doing a full send. We're just gonna go with it. Oh god, I have 8 minutes left. Why did I decide to do something complex color-wise? Well, we're not finishing this in the time limit. No, it's just not happening. Ears, there's that ear, there's that ear. No. There's that. Okay. See if that's where. Maybe I should draw his glasses in now to just get an idea of where they are, because that'll help me as a guideline on the rest of it. Champagne kind of colored sunglasses. Good morning, how's it going? Let's see, so it's like right here. Slightly higher. Y'all, I'm really bad at drawing glasses. I realized it sounded like I was just gonna say, guys, I'm really bad at drawing. Which sometimes, yep, very much. Okay. they curve? These are actually more straight than I made them. They like dip down and then come back up. There's like a slight arch here, and then they go down and then come back up. Let me carve that out a little bit better. For you, even back in like 2014, you were disassociating because I was realizing that capitalism represented a kind of hell on earth. Yeah, remember? Do y'all remember like that bit where people were like, the Mayans were right and the world ended in 2012 and everything's like fucked up ever since then because the world was supposed to end in 2012. It kind of like seems like maybe they were right sometimes. Just occasionally, you know? Like, I'm not thrilled about it, but boy, if it sure doesn't seem like it sometimes. But whether it happened or not, we're still here, I guess, so guess we're all just gonna make the best of it. Boy, these glasses like perfectly sit at like the contours of his face. That's really interesting. This side they cut across past his face a little bit more. That's good and makes it better for drawing, I think, a little bit. Weirdly, you think coincidence, but the 2008 financial crisis definitely didn't help. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that was like the fun millennials go to college and graduate into that economy kind of fuck up. Oh my god, there's 2 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, if there weren't sunglasses, I feel like I could have maybe done this in a little bit better of the time limit. I don't know how to draw sunglasses. Sunglasses are tricky. Definitely spending a good amount of time on these little fussy fidgety bits. Oh, fuck me. Well, hello, ma'am. May I help you? Loopy-doops there. And then a little loopy-doop here. Technical term for this part of the glasses is the loopy-doop. And we're going to... Weirdly, I think the best thing that could happen for America is for the Dems to collapse and be replaced, but I don't think that's feasible. No, we're just another 1910s type era where the rich are allowed to hoard and subjugate the poor, and it'll last for a while until people get fed up and it overcorrects and things like unions will gain too much power again, etc. Yeah. There are people who will never be too failed by the Dems not to go back to them. Yeah. I want to have hope so desperately, but I fear this country is cooked. Now the demagogue gaining power and freedom of speech, allowing them to amplify the lies. That could be a nation killer. Demagogues don't leave countries better. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure eventually the pendulum will swing back, but it's the same thing as everything has been. It's the same thing as with COVID. It's the same thing as with any kind of oops, wrong thing. Any kind of, what's the word for it? What are people, there's a word for, no, cancel. Oh, that was so scary. Oh, I haven't saved this? Oh my god. I just almost sorry. I almost accidentally closed this without saving. That would have been so upsetting. I would have died. Any sort of human rights thing, I feel like it hits the vulnerable people first. Oh, we were talking about this the other day with like the fires, natural disasters and stuff too. How the people who will suffer the most are not the people who have the most power to impact change, which sucks a lot. Alright, I'm gonna start another 30-minute timer. We'll see if hour speed paints are just my thing. Maybe I just can only do hour speed paints. We'll see. This needs to be like in between those two tones. Yeah, there we go. And then needs this tone. Maybe a little bit more washed out. A little bit more warm. But that's just history. Yeah, but the thing is, I think the only way anything will change if, like, the country just gets ever more fucked up over and over again. I think the only way something will change is if people who are not the vulnerable class are impacted. And that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So it seems like we're just resoundingly fucked. Which I don't love. Let's sweep some of this up into his jawline for this. Yeah, there's some of that. And some chin. Darkening shadows going in there. We'll see. Hopefully everything isn't horrible. But it seems like... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Just... So apparently Georgia is like the main source of eggs. Is it Georgia? I'm pretty sure it's Georgia. I think that's where this happened. For our whole country, and they've completely shut down egg production in all the farms. But now, I don't know if this is actually legit, but what I heard today was that with the new regulations that they're putting in place, testing is just not going to happen. which seems super chill and cool and great for everyone. And it feels kind of like definitely like a little bit of a repeat of 2020 in terms of like Trump being in power and then being like, we don't test for stuff, it's not a problem. Sure, maybe there's another pandemic brewing, but you think there's a little hope in the MAGA infighting? Like, it shows that there are real concerns that even these weirdos have that can't be solved by funny orange Mussolini. Yeah. I do think that, or I hope, I don't know. I think that there are some people who are too just ideologically captured and will never escape. But I do think that if people see that they're not getting the wins that they were expecting to get, that they were promised to get, then maybe opinion will shift and change a little bit. But who knows? I need to broaden and then lower the outside of his nose a little bit. I overcorrected and made it too narrow. And I need to darken under here too. Get some warmth out from there. Fuck, I saw a thing that some right-winger posted about how liberals are mentally ill weirdos because more liberals have been diagnosed with some disorder, neurodivergent. Oh yeah, I mean, that's that same thing of like, as long as we stifle it and don't test for it, it doesn't exist. Very, very cool and useful and very, very, very effective. I need just a slight push lighter here. Here we go. Pulling down into actual dark over here, but with mustache being the dark out here. I think I narrowed both his nose and his mouth too much. It happened because I narrowed his nose and then I proportioned his mouth to fit. And I was incorrect. But that's fixable. Let's go in and first do some peachiness here, more peachiness here, a little bit more peachiness here, a little bit more peachiness here. that. More darkness over here. No, too dark. Wait, I forgot to keep reading. Totally, yeah, like some people are spiritually dead, RIP, but some of them I think will definitely realize shit is getting worse. But like, it's obvious that conservatives just don't get tested as much and thus the results seem one-sided. It's a real lack of structural object permanence. Yeah, definitely. This happens every time COVID gets talked about on Twitter. A bunch of people come in and are like, I never had COVID and I've never masked. And it's like, if you look back, like 2 posts that this person has made, they talk about having winter flu. And if you're like, did you ever get tested for COVID? They're like, no, because I didn't catch COVID. And it's like, the sanity levels of our country are in a rough spot right now. Just absolutely dumb as a box of hair. Some people. No, it needs to be a little bit lighter. There we go. It needs to be pulled down a little bit there. This needs to be pulled down a little bit here. Slight touch there, slight touch there. Overall, this needs to be there, and that needs to be there. And then we need crisp, happy light pink. Here. Glitterbox is not for just playing. Sounds like somebody's having a sand adventure in there. Good girl. Thank you. Little troublemaker. A little, just a bit more crispness there. And then a little bit more highlight here. And a little bit of highlight here. His nose needs to be more... You cannot say that you've never had COVID. Before you were vaccinated, you know you never tested positive, but you stopped testing after getting vaxxed because I'm dumb, but I was sick a lot less often due to the caution that COVID instilled. I've caught cold flu-like symptoms since, but never so bad that it was described as No, there's also mild COVID, and they've found out that, like, even in asymptomatic cases of COVID, spike proteins can linger in your brain. It's probably worthwhile to test just to know how often you've had it, because I do think that at some point in the future, hopefully there's going to be a thing that permanently gets rid of COVID spike proteins, or like does something more to mitigate the effects than what we have currently. Because what we have currently doesn't really get rid of it. And like all the issues caused by its lingering in the brain are so fucking scary. Truly hate it. And it's one of those things where, like, I don't know. It just makes you wonder about stuff. You're like, am I being dumb and forgetful because I've got a lot on my plate? Or is it because these are the population-wide lingering effects of COVID? Because dementia and brain fog and things like that have risen by something like 40% in the last 2 years or something ridiculous, and that's just in people who go in and report it. Meaning somebody where it was a big enough problem that someone was like, yo, okay, like this is not how my brain works normally. But a couple neurologists I follow were basically like, most people are just going to dismiss it as regular, everyday nonsense. And they've talked to patients who didn't like realize how bad they were, because when you have a cognitive deficit, you know what it really reminds me of? There was this time for a doctor for my nerve pain disorder put me on gabapentin, which was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. It didn't do anything for my random nerve pain disorder. And also it made me so stupid. And I like couldn't find words, to the point where I was trying to write an email one day and I called my roommate crying because I like couldn't think of a word. Like I knew a word existed for what I wanted and I could not for the life of me get it. And I was like, I don't, like, how the fuck is this happening? But then that experience culminated in me going to work and not remembering how I got there, and me being fine with that fact. My coworkers were like, yeah, you seemed pretty chill about not knowing how you got to work, and that was why we sent you home and then to the doctor. And so I wonder how many cases like that there are of people who are unaware of how poorly their brain is operating. People who just dismiss it as, oh, I'm getting older, or oh, I'm stressed, oh, I'm frazzled. That's all. And it's like, I don't know, we'll see. Is there a test that tells you if you've had COVID before? I think that, like, I'm sure there is if they can detect spike proteins in the brain, like, years and years later. I don't know if there's, like, an over-the-counter test. I know that you can test for antibodies, but I don't know how long those last. And I don't know how, like, common the spike protein. I don't know what the spike protein tests entail, really. Like, there must be something that can test. Otherwise, they wouldn't know any of the things that I just described, but fuck if I know. I'm not a neurologist. Just somebody who follows neurologists on Twitter with growing horror and unease. But, you know, maybe everything is fine. Maybe everything is totally chill and everything will all be okay. And because a lot of people are working on various things to combat, like spike proteins, etc., etc. So hopefully it won't be a permanent forever problem. We'll see though. I think as long as people are treating it as not a problem though, that's kind of scary. I mean, like, where do you guys fall? I feel like I have a good mix on my various social media of people who are like, bro, COVID is airborne AIDS and we're all gonna die and nobody's taking it seriously and it's terrifying. And then people who are like, yeah, COVID is a hoax and like, yeah, it's a cold and yeah, humans have gotten sick for forever and even like the AIDS pandemic we got over. AIDS epidemic? And things like this are just a part of life, and freaking out over it is ultimately fruitless, so just get it and get over it. And I feel like I fall somewhere in between those two, because I definitely don't think it's nothing. But I also... Airborne AIDS seems like I would hope... I don't have a ton of faith in the government, but I would hope they wouldn't... You have noted concerning decline in your day-to-day mental. There's so much going on all the time. It's hard to say it's one thing and not another. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so... There's so many confounding factors. But yeah, if it is airborne AIDS, I would hope that, like, our government wouldn't hide that from us, but I think maybe that's a stupid hope. Well, definitely I'll get it and eventually adapted, but mitigating the risk is a no-brainer. So that's the thing, though, like, adapting, if it... I don't know if it's as bad as airborne AIDS, but there do seem to be permanent negative effects from even asymptomatic infections. And the way it works, there's not really adapting to it. It's a cumulative thing where the more often you get it, the worse it will be. Because of how it affects the T cells and how it stays in the various places in your brain. So I don't think the, like, humanity survived worse, we'll just adapt to it. Like, we didn't adapt to AIDS, like, we figured out better treatments for it, but, like, people still hella want to avoid it for reasonable reasons. God bless you. What are you sneezing for? So, yeah, I don't know. It's certainly a time to be alive, is what it is. But I say all this, like, knowing that I mask when I, like, take Ubers or public transit, and I mask when I go get groceries. But I go to events with friends. I go hang out with people. I did karaoke. Like, there's only so much you can restrain your life, I feel like. Like, there are definitely people on Twitter who restrain their life hella harder than I'm willing to. And every once in a while I think I'm dumb for not doing that. But, yeah. I don't know what the continuation of the but there was gonna be. I want to live my life? I don't know. Which seems very foolish and short-sighted if everything they say is true, so... Who knows? Fingers crossed it's not as bad as a group of neurologists think it is. What a doom and gloom day we're having here. My goodness. What are you doing? Oh, okay, that's allowed. That's alright. Okay, I don't think this is perfect, but I think that this is close enough to perfect that I'm gonna leave it. I would have a look at the studies myself about the cumulative damage and etc. because it's a claim you can make pretty easily. No, I'm not talking about like, they're like, for like at least a year now, there have been consistent studies showing over and over and over and over and over and over again that there's, from various disciplines, various sources, and various circles in that arena. I don't think that it's a question whether or not it does lasting damage. That's not in question anymore. Most people can return to normal most of the time, but there's still, it's basically, did you guys read how in the like 1910 like flu pandemic, after that, like 40 years later or 30 years later or something, there was like a massive decrease in like lifespan for a while? That's what's gonna happen. Things like that. Okay, I think his face, I do need to correct his. Science takes time. You wouldn't get all bummed about one study. It's not. It's oh yeah. Sorry, it's not one study. It's constant. Studies. Oh Lord. Is that too wide? Maybe a little bit too wide. Nope, stop. That's better. Okay. Have I looked to see if there are studies that say otherwise? That's a really good question. I do remember one of the accounts that I follow being more of a skeptic of those studies, and then that one turned too, and I think they were doing some reviews of the studies themselves, because they were getting mad about like fear mongering and all that jazz. But I would have to, I definitely don't see that as often on my feed as I see the like affirmations of the gloom. I got you, but I didn't question if it exists. I was questioning the severity. But yeah, ultimately, it's like us as individuals can't avoid a life expectancy drop in 40 years, even if your friends calling you dumb for not taking it as serious as some can't. Yeah, it just sucks because I feel like there's so many things working against us. There's microplastics. There's COVID. There's like what's it called? PFAs. There's just like Jesus. There's just a lot of nonsense going on. Okay, now we'll work on his eyes. We have 1 minute left. Okay, so more than an hour speed paint. Guys, I'm really bad at speed painting, it seems like. Oh no, his eyes need to be higher. They're like right at the edge of the glasses, just about.
Shadows there, fading into light at the edge. Can't rush perfection. I think that's the whole point of my speed painting, is I'm trying to get better at rushing perfection. Or at not fixating on perfection is probably a more accurate Oh, stop! Oh my god. Jesus. We're like pretty close to done. What use is worrying about it now if there's nothing to be done? Then let the confirmation roll in and for medical solutions be researched. If we're fucked, we're fucked. No point in dwelling on the counterfactual. Obviously, best case is to make sure we don't let. Well, the thing is, like, I don't know. I would much rather know if this is something I really value my brain, and I like the knowledge of knowing that it's not just a common cold, so that I feel justified in going out of my way to like mitigate things where I can. I think some knowledge and acceptance of the current risks and stuff are pretty. Worry exists for a reason sometimes. Eyelashes there, pretty eyelashes. Okay. Honestly, pretty cool for a quickie, but the reason is not to give you something to do. I think I got distracted by the painting and then rambled too long and forgot what that's in reference to. I do that a lot. I think that when I redo this setup a little bit better, and I think maybe this will be somewhat fixed when I get the arm for the Cintiq. Having a chat that I can see more readily instead of having to glance over. No, that was all bad. Small highlight there, small line there. Some of these lighter tones. No, it needs a darker tone and a lighter tone. Light, dark, light. fucked up on his eyes. We need to adjust these. But the reason, worry. Your mother is the worry word. It frustrates you a bit because you can't change her, and she can't be bothered with your worries. It's a delicate balance. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I wasn't thinking of worry words. I was thinking more in the context of people who are just ignoring it entirely, and I am more annoyed by that group currently than the worry word group. I made his eyes too big? I made his eyes too big. Oh yeah, wow, that makes a huge difference. And I made them too high, so we'll lower them a bit too. Ah! Bruh. The liquefy tool in this app is sometimes so cursed. What the fuck? Bro. Come on. That's looking a lot better now, right? What? What are you doing? Ma'am. Look at this little troublemaker. I mean, you always think of it like, I'm glad for the crazy right-wingers, because when they start dying because they didn't take something seriously, I know to start taking it way more seriously. Yeah. That's very fair. Look who's fighting. Can you guys see that? I don't think he means retributively? Retributively? I think he means just like, okay, if like the most stolidly skeptic aren't impacted, maybe there's something to it. The people ignoring it and taking all the risks, if they're being impacted, probably means something. Okay, let's see this. No, his eyes are too big still. What am I seeing wrong here? His glasses are too small. His eyes are too big, his cheeks are too narrow, his glasses are too small. There's that. There's that. Okay, I guess that's allowed. His nose too small? Did I get it right? That you're not reveling, but it's more that if a group that's taking all the risks is actually seeing negative results from that, that it probably means something. There we go. This is working a little bit better. This looks more like what it's supposed to look like. Did I make his eyes too narrow? Oops. Yeah, I just didn't make these glasses big enough. There we go. I do have to correct for this though now. But yeah, it's like, he used to live in a conservative farming community, and when you volunteered on a farm when I was younger, and even they told me they knew climate change was real because it was affecting their crops, like that locked it in for me. Yeah, when the lack of snow decimated the winter wheat more than a few years in a row. Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys heard about the newest, like, weird conspiracy theory thing going around? That, the fog didn't used to be like how it is now, and the fog is definitely, made by government weather control. Apparently that's the one that's making the rounds on the online boomer Facebook groups. It's okay, Queen. If ever I am reveling, I'm glad you would check me, because yeah, death should not be celebrated. Literally believe anything to distract you from being constantly impoverished. Yeah. I mean, I might revel a little bit in the death of a CEO of a healthcare company. Especially because my health insurance premium went from... When I signed up for health insurance, it was $150 a month. And then partway through the year, they raised it to $250, which I wasn't like super thrilled about. And then this January they raised it to like $860 or something ridiculous. So yeah, I might revel a little bit in some health insurance CEO deaths, just a wee bit. Yeah, it went from $250 to $860 a month. Like that fuck if I know. And that's like with covered California, all that jazz. Like that is not the premium that that is the premium that I would be paying. Super chill. Love capitalism. Oh, these glasses are a little bit funky, but what can you do? Oh, I need to finish his eyes before I move on to his glasses. Do I? No, no, no. I'll do his glasses and then his eyes, and then we'll move on to the hat. And we'll see. Need darker warm color there. Yeah, you're at a spite, but I know that most things happen when people die, and I'd rather not have it get to that point because the wealthy aren't the ones dying usually. Yeah. That one was hard for me not to revel in, but I feel like it did okay. Like, I was going around even here giving a vibe checks about how it doesn't fix anything, even though I'm sympathetic to Luigi. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, not great for death to happen in general. But I do think that people are way too comfy fucking over the working class people and just being okay with deaths as long as their numbers keep going up. I think that's really, really gross, and I think that people should feel bad and should be scared when they do that. People should think more about the deaths they're causing rather than just being like, well, regrettable, but you know, our shareholders, they're really gonna get on us if we're not profiting, so we gotta. Like, that's just gross. Fuck your shareholders then. Jesus. Yay, capitalism. It's such a bummer because, like, there are, like, chill aspects of capitalism, but man, have we implemented it in just, like, the most egregious fucked up ways lately, it seems like. Totally, queen. In capitalism, most vulnerable are poor. People should have to be reminded that it's not moral and normal for sure, and that's like an at the least thing, yeah. If blood must be spilled, then it ought to be the bourgeoisie. Not profiting marginally more than prior year or quarter. Yeah. Yeah. That does make it worse. Oof. Constant growth at the expense of everything, though. The American dream. Super chill to be the blood that greases the wheels of capitalism. Okay, I need a slightly darker shade now for some of this. And I'm gonna go in and do some of the lights on the glasses. Maybe I should finish his eyes first before I start getting into this, because once I start doing the reflections, it's gonna make everything kind of funky. Yeah, okay, I'll finish his eyes and then I'll do the reflection areas. What's gonna be cool about having the Wacom arm is being able to rotate it so that I don't have to rotate a whole bunch. It'll be convenient. Ooh, the shadow of the glass is being cast from below. Oh, I didn't think about that. I like that though. I like that a lot. I love cast shadows. Okay, let's work on his eyes a little bit more. Oh my god, your brain is fucking broken. Your mother complained about how cheap the bags at the grocery were, and I went on a rant about why they do. The bag was so shit too, like barely functional. Pretty soon they'll start offering us the concept of a bag instead. Yeah. It's wild how much worse everything is. It's almost like having profit at any cost as a motive for almost any business or service inevitably makes that business worse. What a concept that is. Who could ever have foreseen such a thing? Needs more warmth here. More warmth there. Warmth there. A little bit of warmth here. And then down into there. More darkness here. Nope. Too much dark there. There though, and darkness there though. Well, it works on that side, but not on that side. But I think it's the glare maybe that's making it not make sense on that side. Because this side it's necessary. Underlit eyelids are tricky. I struggle with them sometimes. But I think I'm getting this. Why am I vibrating? Oh, it's my outer side. Things are going off again. More light under his eyes. There we go. That's better. A little bit of darkness there. A little bit more shading here. There we go. Okay, now his eyes What do you guys think? Also, usually every piece has your own flair, but you kind of nailed this one. And okay, don't make fun of me. Is it visage? 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 Visage. Is it visage? I feel like that's one of those words where it feels like it should be said one way in my head, but I don't think the way I'm saying it is the right way. I think these glasses are incorrect. Visage? Okay, cool. I'm gonna darken these glasses a little bit. Saturate them a tiny bit more. And then go back in and apply that champagne highlight again. Man, who cares? We made all the words up. You know, I really like words. I care a lot about words. I like words a lot. So I will be that pedantic brat that's like, I want to say it right. Like, not quite grammar Nazi status, but I think words are powerful and important, and I like getting them right. I feel good when I get them right. Okay, yeah, this is much better. I think I might actually need to go in with an additional highlight too. Just a soft highlight there, but a really crunchy, crispy highlight here. Let me try this one. Oh, that didn't work. You know what I should absolutely do? And I feel like I read about this and saw somebody doing this. Like, somebody linked me a thing of this. I should just get a ruler and stick it on my screen to do these straight lines. I could do that. Why have I not done that? That's so silly not to have done that. Because that would have been super useful for that right then. You're also a letter-pilled word cell, but like sometimes you're just like, who fucking cares? You only really care if you're repeating and are wrong. Yes. If you're gonna be a bitch about something, you better be right about it. There's nothing worse than, no, there's probably a lot of things worse than this, but one of the most irritating things is when somebody is being insufferable and they're being wrong about it. They're like loudly, incorrectly insufferable. Oh, I can't handle that. I hate that so much. I feel like I'm like a pretty chill, mellow person a lot of the time. But boy, I don't like it when people are like loudly and insistently wrong about things. Not a fan. Super not a fan of that. Okay. Why is it still... Okay, can I just silence that? Good grief. Oh shoot, there's like a whole missing... There's a whole nother little missing thing right here. How did I manage that? There we go. Someone said, send our streamer the NL rant where he roasted Chatter for trying to correct him about Alaska. Double claused up on a Thursday evening. You like words too, but you're more in it for the euphoric orgy of musing poetic with the homies on a Thursday night. Damn, yeah. I like that too. Oh yes, the you can drive to Juneau bit. That was bait, man, and he took it. Such an iconic rant. I love rants. Please send it to me. I feel like everything going on the internet today has made me sad. So, send away. I have to do laundry today. Oh, Jesus, okay. Alright, so this is an hour and a half speed paint. Okay, so sue me. I can spend an hour and a half on a painting if I want. I guess it's less of a speed paint then at that point, though. Whatever. I think this was a valuable painting for me to do, though, because I don't often paint men. I don't often paint black men. Wait, actually, 2 of the men I painted have been black. Do I need to paint more white men? Okay, I guess so. There are more besides that I could paint. But I don't get enough practice painting black skin. And it has its own unique kind of differences in terms of what colors and undertones that I pick to shade with. And it's interesting. And I need more practice doing that. So I'm not mad that I spent a bunch of time on this. I think it was probably overall valuable time spent. It memes. You have the perfect intro into who Northern Lion is. Alright. Let's go. Wait, I saw somebody post him on Twitter. What's that effect called where once you learn about a word, you see it everywhere? I had like that, but with Northern Lion. Like I saw him on somebody posted something about him on Twitter today. And I was like, wait, I know what they're talking about. I'm so informed. My goodness. Oh, these are reflections of the background of his room. Duh. Oh my god. I swear I'm an artist and I understand how light and shadow work. Oh my god. Good fucking grief sometimes. Fuck, you know this one. One of us. Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. Cool. Thank you. That, do you guys ever feel like certain words or concepts just don't want to stick in your head? That one feels like one of them. Like, I read that and my brain just, maybe this is the long COVID, who knows? The spike proteins in my brain preventing me from learning. But no, I just think that there's certain words that, like, because they're, oh, this is happening while I'm learning Spanish too. There's a couple words that, like, synesthesia-wise, they do not feel like the words they're supposed to be. Like, the letters, the words for certain days of the week, which I have, like, very strong associations with already, because they're, like, an established thing that you kind of interact with your whole life. I have, like, very strong impressions of those things. And they do not match up with the words for the days of the week in Spanish, apparently. My brain is not happy about them. Which is very, very silly to think about. But yeah, it seems like Bader Meinhof is one of those words where my brain just read it and went, nah. At least I'm aware of when it's happening so I can counter it. That wasn't the term you were thinking of, but it's similar. You don't think you knew that word before today? Also known as the frequency illusion? I think I definitely heard it, but I also think it's definitely one of those words where it doesn't feel like the thing in my brain, and so my brain is probably gonna... Bless you. You good? What's going on over there? My goodness. Alright, so his glasses are, like, pretty done, I think. Right? I think those are pretty good. I think we can put those aside. I do have to, like, bring his ear down a bit under that. His ear goes out a bit, doesn't it? And I need to do a little bit on that side too. Okay, chill out, desk. My desk is shaking. Now I gotta draw a hat. Permission to do a gross joke regarding the phrase Bader Meinhof? Yeah. Do you guys know the genre of jokes where it's like, she blank, on my blank, tell I blank? Is it gonna be one of those? I wonder if that's less useful of a phenomenon because our mobile spying devices basically use everything to advertise to us 24/7. Recency illusion. So, like, are you noticing it more or being served an ad? Oh. Well, no, it was actually, no, it wasn't an ad. It was somebody responding to somebody else in a thread that I definitely would, it's from a person I follow. So I think it was organic in the wild. I think it's the frequency illusion. I think it's that, not crazy technology horrors. As believable and unfortunately common as that is. Did y'all read about, like, all the... I didn't know that when you use the in-app browser for various apps, it records everything you're doing all the time forever. Like all your keystrokes and things like that. I didn't know that was a thing. That was news to me. I wasn't super hyped about it either. I guess that says something for keeping things in, like, your hash chain on your phone versus typing them in manually. What the fuck was that? Did y'all see that red line on the screen that just came out of nowhere? That was weird. Oh my god, I didn't hit start on the third timer! Oh, I'm so mad. Because I was gonna say, I know it didn't take me another half an hour to do that. When was the bruh. I'm so mad. I'm not actually that mad, I'll get over it. I just was somewhat using that to track what time I was spending on it. The only baiter I care about is when I bait mine off frequently. She pintle on my gumbo till I hinge. And yes, it was kind of like that. You're not super hyped about reality in general. Yeah. You know, I am. I'm like petulantly. Like, there's a lot of dumb shit going on nowadays, but I really like life a lot, and I really like a lot of the fun stuff I get to do in it. And there's like a lot of cool shit I want to get into. So I'll like never be. I'll never be super sad about life or reality. I'll never be like irredeemably sad. Probably not. It would take a lot for me to be like irredeemably sad about reality. At this point. I feel like in the past I've been irredeemably sad before. But like none of this stuff with like the election and stuff nowadays is gonna faze me. Like prolonged distress over time, I think destroys your resilience, and I think that does make it hard to maintain excitement and happiness about something over time. Oh god, I have to draw all these pearls! Okay, this is fine. I absolutely want to be doing this. Harumph. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let me get that dark navy color in here somewhere. "2026 is gonna have to be lit. On fire, stop! Oh my god. I mean, like, chances are, probably. Oops, no, wrong color. Ooh, somebody's having a fun time out there. Teal. I'm gonna do a light blue instead of a teal. Oh, and there's little beads in between. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Fuck this up. Starting that one, it looks like we start being able to see the beads. Well, you mean we did pretty fucking ass in the House and Senate races, but maybe we can gridlock them by turning lost seats in 26. God willing. I say as an agnostic person. I need a silver. White, pink, pink, white, blue. White, navy, white, pink, pink, white. Starting to collapse in on that side too. White, blue. Well, I did these wrong size, but it is what it is. White, navy. Okay. Let's do a little bit of dark on top and bottom of these little silver bits. And then do a little light,
a little of the silver bits for shine. Oh, I didn't do silver bits there. Whoopsie doops. Whoopsie doops? What the f- Oh my god, my brain is not working today. Whoopsie doops. Nah, bitch, religious phrases are so ingrained in our language you don't have to feel bad about using faith-based tongue. I would like y'all to know Twitch tried to prevent me from sending that message. Man, censorship, it's just everywhere nowadays. Inescapable. Okay, wait, I need to use pencil for no, that's big. Does he need a little highlight there too? No, I'm already done with these parts. I do not need to be working on these more. Foolishness. Okay, no, what I need to do is... Oh, no. Too much on that one. Gray on that one. Nope. You're going to make a follow-up joke, but you missed the moment. I feel like your speed paints need a caveat. Like, okay, it took so-and-so long, but you gotta remember I read chat too. I feel like... Yeah, okay, actually, no, you're right. You know what? That is a good point. I feel like if I was just doing this on my own time, I would probably be less... I do ramble and go on tangents sometimes, to be fair. But I don't think that makes it take 3 times as long as my initial estimate. But I appreciate you going to bat for me there. You tried to give me an out. I appreciate it. Why is it not? Bruh. When I was in high school, I remember there was a Photoshop tutorial about how to make something look like a 3D pearl. And I remember feeling like a wizard when I got that to work. I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing. I just want to draw shiny pearl things forever. I'm not going to draw anything else ever again. That was incorrect, as it turns out. But it's a funny memory. And I do remember learning how to do that in Photoshop, and then like doing it painting wise and being like, oh hell yeah, this is an awesome skill and I'm gonna use this so much.
It is pretty. Painting prose is pretty cool, to be fair. Like, I don't think I was incorrect in thinking that. There needs to be. Oh my gosh. Twitch hates when faith-based tongue is being used. SMH. I wish a girl would give me some faith-based tongue. There, I got it. Hell yeah. That was excellent. Genuinely. This is why I love y'all. I love terrible jokes and puns sometimes. I'm tired. This has taken a little while. 7:35. Okay, it's been like 2 hours. You know what's really funny? The fact that I just started talking about how much I liked drawing pearl things and pearlescent things. One of the projects that I'm working on, it's also really good though. The painting or the joke? Both are accurate, I feel like. Nope, needs more color in that. Because that was an excellent bit. That's too much color, not enough darkness. You know what, I'm gonna do just like a suggestion of corduroy, but I'm not gonna do, I don't think I wanna do, whoops, that's too much suggestion of corduroy. What about, I just don't want to have to draw every line of corduroy, that's too much. I think the suggestion here of corduroy is okay. Or maybe I can do it with the white lines and not the dark lines. No. Well, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Both. See, this looks like it could be an album cover, like it's so fly. Someone in a friend's stream said I give mother energy and you're gonna ride that high all week. Yeah, honestly, I can see that. I can hella see that. Alright, now all I gotta do is just do the W on his cap. And then I think we're good. Pull color from to do that there. I think I got this letter close on the first little sketch.
I'm gonna have to liquefy this a little bit. It's not perfect. The middle's too big. But I'll finish this part first. And that tail is too low. Okay. All fixable things. Mother or mommy? Because those two are very different. Yes, they are. I feel like I could see mother energy more than mommy energy. Too big is the problem. There we go. Make this little doodad. Oh! Why does that always happen? Oh, I'm sleepy. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Let's fill that fluff. No, it's wrong still. This goes like this. Ooh, I don't like how it has a tangent with that shadow now, because that's a very cool shadow. Alright. Now just to do the shading on that, and then I think we're good. Por qué no los dos? Mommy in my dreams. I think they meant like serving mother like Cunty. That's what I presumed as well. Okay. Gonna do a little gray shading in there. Oh, I remember the last thing I was gonna do was maybe put some texture on his jacket because he has that nice textured jacket.
And I have a brush that I think would be excellent for that. Needs to be darker. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a W. All right, I'm not mad about this. I like how this turned out. Can I no? How do I? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try something. I think this letter is too crisp, so I'm gonna. Oh no! Okay, I'm not gonna do that quite that much this time. Oh, it's because that is the option there. Okay, let's try this one more time. No. Oh, balls. How, oh, no. Ah! All of this is so difficult. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. Why is it? Okay, I like that better. I mean, mother can be a flavor of mom. You just gotta take the cunty and throw it back in a certain fashion. It was nice to hear. I'm not your mom. I'm mother. I might be old enough to be some of Chat's mother sometimes. Por Dios. Wow, the W is perfect. Like, legit 1 for 1. Thank you. It's not. It's not 1 for 1. I can see fuck-ups that I feel like I should correct. Especially when you look at the preview and the side-by-side, you can see... But I don't need to obsess over it. I'm gonna obsess a little over it, sorry. Oh my god, what happened there? Oh Jesus, my goodness gracious. Shut the fuck up, take the compliment. Not fuck ups. It as somebody who likes doing hand lettering, like there are mistakes here. Like a number. But like, are they the kind of mistakes where they're gonna get better or worse from me fucking with them? Is the question. Like that one made it a little bit worse. That's closer though. I think the problem is the W isn't as tall as the other W, and that's causing all sorts of problems. Flavors, I like yours better anyway. Swoosh your instant karma for trying to fix. Is stream over after this piece? I'm debating. I wanted to do more stuff, but I spent a lot longer on this than I intended to. Hang on, I'm gonna copy that W and then bring it back to where it was before I fucked with it. And then we can side by, ooh, did it redo? Redo. Is that paste in place? Okay. Which do you like better? This one? Or this one? You want to make a quesadilla, but you don't want to miss the end of the stream. Oh, I'm going to be going for like at least... I mean, how long is it going to take you to make a quesadilla? Actually, you know, I can wrap this up. I don't need to add texture on his jacket. I'm really happy with how this turned out. This pretty... Also, can I have a quesadilla too? I want a quesadilla. Yeah, I think I'll keep the first W. You guys were right. Maybe like 20 minutes. Okay, I will be done before 20 minutes. I will finish right. I'll finish up right now. I promise. Like 2 minutes. Just gonna put some. Not that texture. This texture? No, not that texture. This texture? No, not that texture. Nope. There we go. Do you guys think that adding texture there kind of takes away from the rest of the painting, not having that same texture? Yeah, it does. It's wrong. That's incorrect. I'm not gonna do that. It's good this way. I like this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of... Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's a better way. Yeah, okay, that makes... This works, right? Doing these little flibberty gibbets. I think that... Right. I think that's good. You'll make me one? Awesome. I guarantee whenever it gets here, I will still want to... I'm probably going to make myself a quesadilla for dinner, honestly. That sounds really, really good. Oh no, I made stir fry already. Okay, I'll eat stir fry. Alright, I think I'm done. The only other thing is, I've been fucking around with my signature lately because I need to sign a thing someday. And my mom and my grandma, my mom does, I think, like L, and my grandma did MP. And I was thinking it'd be cute if I did like that. Or how did I do it before? I had... You know, furtively sharing quesadilla on faith-based tongues is God intended. I don't know, I just think it might be... That just looked like I wrote pizza. I think that's how I sign my name most of the time anyways. Not this whole thing. This is a lot of nonsense. But I think I might start doing that as a signature instead of the... Although I do like this so much. I really do. Okay, I know what it's gonna be. I'm gonna do this signature for digital stuff. And then, boy, I can't really draw I need to do one of those artist circle practice sheets. That's beautiful though. So this'll be for my digital works. I don't actually like that anymore. And then my real life paintings, I might do the... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Where should I put it though? Well, I think nestled here is fine. Yeah, alright. I'm done. You do like the big bold P? On this or the like the painting signature? Can you tangent for 1 second? Sure, yeah. It's an A and a P. Amy Pepper. The painting one, yeah. Okay, well now I'm thinking about it, and now maybe I'm thinking maybe I should. I don't know which one I like. I think I have this on a bunch of my digital ones so far, and I haven't used the other one anywhere yet. I was gonna do it on the first big painting I did, but I forgot to sign it. Alright, I think this is all done. Oh no! I'm noticing a problem. But it's a very fixable one. I think I made his jaw jut out too far from the thing. Whoop. Well, that's terrible. Oh my goodness gracious. What is happening? Oh, go back in. Okay. The base needed widening. That needed shortening. And then his face needed a little bit. Just a touch inward and lower because I moved it out too far. Where is his face coming from? Oh, I'm foolish. It's because I duplicated a layer. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Let me undo all of that nonsense. Try that one more time. Okay, that goes in. That goes in. That goes in. Because there's like a very... I feel like Suit Guy on Twitter would be like mad at me about fucking up the gorgeous kind of like straight lines that he has going on here. I messed it up. Okay, remember how the whole point of speed paints was not to obsess over perfection? I am doing that. If you... Girl, you're too suggestible to the critics. Both look good, you silly art goose. If you dress up something private that most people don't really see, are you looking to show it off more or do you fancy it up for you? I'm ambivalent and need some options. What? What do you mean? She does care way too much about what me, not an artist, thinks about her art. I've been saying this for years. Well, I mean... This kind of art, a lot of the art I'm doing nowadays is art where I'm trying to get better at something, and you guys are the ones looking at it and seeing it, and sometimes a lot of the times you guys are in agreement, and when everybody's in agreement, I'm like, okay, I should probably listen to this. if there's something I like am objectively like, nah. Like, God, there was a few years back when I first started streaming where this one guy was trying to tell me how to do the shadows. And he was telling me that I should copy and paste the layer and flip it upside down. And I wanted to murder that dude because that's completely incorrect. That's a bullshit incorrect way of doing shadows. And I was so mad about it. I was so mad about it. Nothing you guys say is ever like that. I feel like you guys tell me your perception of what's going on in the painting and I want to hear it, and it's valuable to me. But what do you mean by if you dress up something private that most people don't really see? Like, what do you mean? Yourself, even if you're not showing up to anyone, you're still kind of showing up to myself, but in a way it's also for myself. Also, I'm sure you're more looking for peps in, but do you mean like art or like a diary or something? I know that people spend a lot of time on bullet journals and making them pretty. I have a little bit of a headache. That's annoying. Oh fuck, Dishonest, you're here. Also, Amanda too. Also, everybody can enjoy this. But I saw a tutorial on Twitter the other day. Oh my god, what's her name? Gillian Anderson. Doing Scully's makeup. It was like a Gillian Anderson makeup tutorial. And I followed that makeup tutorial today, and I think I kind of like it. I think it's like a vibe. I don't usually wear eyeliner on my lower lid, because I feel like my eyes naturally kind of tilt downward, and I want to elevate them up. But I think it kind of turned out pretty. And then part of the whole look was rosy, like auburn fall kind of tone. So I'm wearing like brown eyeliner and brown eyeshadow, and then I have this like coppery metallic top, and then with pearl accents. I don't know that this necklace is great with this. I wish I had like a dotted pearl chain. I think that would be better. I think that would be a better look. But I also have rings that match, and I do like these earrings, so anyways, that's the fashion show. I thought it was a fun fashion show. Oh, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I also cut some length off my hair too. Did a new year, new chop, new me kind of thing. Bitch, did I not come in saying how you were slaying today? Did you? I missed it. I must have been obsessed over the painting. Oh, and Butter's gonna come say hi. Hi, baby. You're very cute. Yeah, you can come on. Painting time is over, so you can you guys see her on the... I'll scooch her forward. I'll be annoying about it. Butter. Yes. She's a fat little happy baby. Hi, pretty girl. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna pick her up. And there we go. Okay. There's a happy Butter. She hates being picked up, but once she's up, she's pretty alright with it. But the process of picking her up, she just stretches all her limbs out as if she's trying to paraglide or something. Why you got an itchy face? Oh, you got an itchy ear? Ow, you're stabbing my shoulder. Okay, alright. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make it real easy. There you go. Oh, that was so graceful. You're so pretty. Okay, I believe now that the painting and the fashion show are done, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I am sleepy and hungry, and I think we did a good painting. Do you think this is good enough to send to that dude? Nah, I don't think so. I'll get better, and then I'll paint one of his other more dramatic lighting ones and send it to him, maybe. Because I really wanted to do that other one, but I just couldn't get a good enough resolution one of it. If I was that dude, I'd love to see it. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. Right now I'm seeing all the ways that I need to fix it. Yeah, it's like not... I'm gonna fix it a little bit more. I think that, yeah, I made his nose and mouth too small for his face. No, that's not right either. Maybe I made his face too wide. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to fix this tonight, and I should just let it be. Might make his day, IDK. Whoops. That's like maybe a little bit better. Oops. Whoops. Oh no, the shading from other layers is off. Shoot. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Oh wait, no, I should. Where the heck is there like an invisible spot under his chin though? There we go. Whoa! Like his eyes are too high up on his face and the rest of his face is too low a little bit. But this is fixable. I'm so sorry, Dishonest. You definitely could have gotten a tortilla. A quesadilla. Where's his glasses? Oh shoot, there's layers to that. Oh fuck. Alright, I'm gonna export a copy of this. And then we'll look at them side by side. You were born to be gay, can't draw men. True. Gillian Anderson, but straight, carries a lot of responsibility. I think that's a little bit closer. Like, it wasn't bad before, but it wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, here's one. Why? Why does this do that? Oh my god, I hate this computer sometimes. Get fucked. Why is it doing that? Die, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's that one.
Although maybe it's reflecting her straightness that she keeps trying to fix on me. Oh, well played. Well played. Alright. Where's my mouse? Oh, I lost it. You guys can't see it. Maybe it's easier if I do... Here, what if I go... Okay, what I should probably do is... Here. I swear if this does the weird thing... Okay. I was gonna be really upset if it fell off the screen. Okay, so here's his face. Oh, Lord! Now I made him too skinny! Okay, the first one is better. But I do think his eyes are too far up on his face in mine and his glasses are too tall. I made his glasses way too tall. Okay, so the fix for that is easier. Honestly. Okay, but we're gonna reverse every little bit of bullshit I did here. Oops. What is happening now? Well, that was some interesting stuff. Okay. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all of these in a folder. We're gonna duplicate that folder. Oh shit, that looks better, actually. Interesting. We're gonna merge. Motherfucker. Why does it do that? No. So, something I hate about Rebelle that I don't know why it does this. But if you try and merge a group, it merges with the background layer. I don't know if that's like, it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm just incorrect in thinking that that's not how it should work, but it bothers me deeply. Oh, so what's interesting about this is okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. Nope. And then we're gonna go like this. Where's my selection tool? Okay, and then we're gonna bring this down. Where's the move tool? Is that it? And then do you think that's right here? Was that too much? Oh shit. No, that's better, right? You can co-sign fixing glasses. Yeah, the rest of the bro you like a lot. I know it isn't 101 with the reference, but I think the totality of the piece is really good. You gave him white shades. You whitewashed this man's accessories. You saw big glasses and I tried to pull Buddy Holly on him. This is like... Oh, now it's...
There's so many problems with this now. Okay, but I know how to fix it now. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Everything's good. We're just gonna... do some fixing. Okay, so that's my signature. That doesn't need to move. That. Oh shit. Okay, those are on 2 different layers. Okay, so why don't we cut these glasses out from there? And then, okay, that'll just be that, and that'll just be that. Okay, we're gonna merge in all the... Oh, not that layer. Okay. We're gonna merge in these 4. That stuff. Glasses, shading, and ears. Glasses. What is this? Oh, and nose shine in the base hat things. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the same thing we did before, kind of. Just different. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Here we go. X and B. And then we're gonna go. What did I need to fix last time? His eyes. Where's his actual picture? Where'd it go? Here it is. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm doing this wrong. JK. No X and V. Okay, we're leaving that. What the fuck? Boy, I hate how it doesn't undo layer state changes. That's confusing. Okay, you're back with the quesadilla. It is better, yes. You trust the process. You're putting my faith-based tongue in the hands of straight Gillian Anderson. A quesadilla even. Okay, so what we're gonna do is not what I just said we were gonna do. We're gonna do a different thing. We're gonna fix this part and this part only. Do I want to merge those layers? How about I make a copy and then merge them so that I don't destroy the world. Okay, we're gonna hide those. All right, and now what we're gonna do the thing that I did before, because let me look at the reference again. Yeah, they just need to be lower, narrower, lower and narrower. I made these so silly. Like, what was I thinking? Good grief. Clearly, I'm not good at drawing glasses. I don't wear sunglasses that often, so I don't think this is a personal failing. Where's his reference picture? I need that again. Why is it down here? I need to put it back upstairs. Okay. So that needs to stay straight and narrow. Those need to go in a little bit more. And then that'll make this coming in a little bit more less aggressive. Because that was like way too wide. And that was fucking up with the proportions. That's a little bit better. And now we can do the part where we adjust the height. Okay. Whoa, why did that happen? Oh my god, why? I don't understand how this program works sometimes. I'm saying, you gave my man white glasses. You honestly gave him like mom on beach vacay glasses. I don't know how to not give. I don't know how to paint glasses. I don't know how to. Does that? That's a little better, bro. I don't know. Oh my goodness. They like go down a little bit on the sides. Oh, that's too wide. I'm fucking up his ear though. Okay. That's better though. Right? I see the problem. These glasses aren't symmetrical in the picture. Because the picture, they must be at a slight angle in the picture, so they're not perfectly symmetrical there either. Okay, but this looks better though. Oh, not that one. That's much better, right? Old, new. Old, new. It's not perfect. His face is still... Maybe I do need to shorten his face a little bit still. Not as much as before, though. Fuck. Because the angle is wrong. Okay, I need to fix the glasses just a little bit more. Okay. No, it's too much. This is better now, right? Legend says Pep is still adjusting the glasses to this day. She'll never stop now. It's adorable how fussy she gets over making it perfect. You know, it's very relatable for perfectionist content. It's because I used to like do retouching and I feel like I used to be better at portraits, but I'm clearly not as good at dude portraits. But like it bothers me when my perception is so off from the reference. I don't know, I feel like I've gotten worse at painting in some ways over the years. I think this is like probably the most optimal it will get. I think. All right, let's see. I hate this program. Die in 1,000 fires. Please don't crash, Rebel. Oh my god. If it crashes... Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay, I think that is the universe telling me that this painting is done. Holy guacamole. Yeah, I think it's good now. I think this is fine. Oh my god. Jesus. Does anybody know why it does that when I drag one window and it minimizes literally everything? Because I hate it and I never want that to happen. Never is that what I expect to happen. And it makes me mad whenever it does. Especially because Rebel seems to need to like re-render itself. Just needs the band name and album title. Do you guys know who this dude is? He's this dude that makes outfits based on a theme. Like he does fonts or characters from movies or like eras or genre. Like he does insane Straight Gillian Anderson by Faith-Based Tongues. That's the lettering I'll do on the next one. But no, y'all should look up Wisdom K. I'll type in, I'll link him in the Discord. I'll spell it here though. But yeah, besides that, I think that the universe really sent me a clear signal there that I should stop fucking with this and call it a day. I think I'm happy with it. Wait, you know him? He's a fashion guy. Yeah, he's a very good fashion guy. I like his takes on stuff a lot. I love the creativity of transforming content from one format into another, and so transforming a font into a fashion is like extremely up my alley. He's tall as heck. He looks lanky. I can't tell how tall he is from the videos, but he looks like he's a lanky dude. He has hella lanky legs, so that makes sense. Hassan wishes he could dress so well. Everybody wishes they could dress so well. Although sometimes he wears too many skinny, just a little bit too skinny. I like straight leg jeans more than skinny jeans, but he pulls them off, so I can't really complain. I can't say shit about it, honestly. I'm just saying what I normally prefer dudes to wear is less. A dude would have to be as fashionable as him to wear those pants. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, besides that, 6'6", damn, all right. Besides that, I think this is done. I think this turned out good. I think I'm happy with it. It's getting cold now that I'm not just focusing on and thinking about the chaos of this painting or the program crashing. I'm sorry, you're sitting on my chair, so I'm allowed to. Butter is looking at me like, what the fuck? What was that? Oh no! Buddy! Hey, oh, buddy! Hi! Here you go. Oh my goodness. Hi! Well, that was a rude awakening. Oh. Ferbert was in the little pink thing. I guess he rolled off the side of the bed. Oh. I don't know how he managed that. Fuck John Fetterman. You win by virtue of not being an asshole. You dress like a bum so you can't talk about Hassan's fashion. I'm fighting John Fetterman for best dress. Oh god. Yeah, my old grumpy old man. You good, buddy? Ferber. Oh, you're alright. Okay, yeah. You're a good boy. He turned around looking for food when I did that. He's fine. Okay. On that note, I am actually gonna call it and go to bed. This is a good stream. I feel like I'm happy with how this turned out, as much as I could spend another hour fussing on it. So I guess this was a 3-hour speed painting? Not really speed painting. Whatever. I do what I want. I'm an artist. Are we supposed to be like chaotic and flighty? I feel like I'm fulfilling the brief on that. Anyways, I do think it looks good enough to send him, so maybe I will do that. You guys have convinced me. Speed in that it didn't take multiple days. I do think in general I paint faster than most artists, so a speed painting for me, well, it's weird. There's such a range. There's some artists I know that can take 5 minutes and block in like 3 colors and the whole painting is just there. And so I'm comparing myself to them and being like, with 3 brush strokes they can get Gillian Anderson just right on the screen. And it takes me quite a lot more. So compared to them, this was not a speed paint. But compared to like probably the average digital artist, I think it's all right. I think I'm pretty quick. I think I'm pretty quick at stuff. Anyways, when my computer's working, and when I have time to paint. But yeah, so this was a good one. Yeah, but they don't hang out for a few hours. That's true. I think probably some of them do. I know a couple of them have a Patreon, but I don't know if they have like, I don't think they stream, so you're probably right actually. Anyways, this was a lovely stream, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all next Thursday. I think that's it. I'm gonna make sure to save it again, and then export it again. And by next Thursday, I'll take a picture of how my camera is set up right now because it's incredibly precarious. But by next week, I will have my real desk built. I have the wood cut for it, I just haven't finished drilling it into the wall. Anyways, good night, y'all. I will see you next week. Bye.